Hey, you guys, it's me, it's Sam. It's been a minute. It is a long time, it feels like, since I have spoken to you guys. And wanted to check in because there's this whole football bizarro world thing going on right now. I don't even know what to think. We are in, I think I've figured, what, 4 degrees of separation, which is like in football, which is almost like opening 4 of the 7 seals that are needed to be opened before end of days or whatever it is that the fundies call it. The end of the world is probably near because of all these weird things that are going on. So I just don't know what to think, and I wanted to check in very quickly, also to let you know that we finally got some things squared away and schedules are calming down a little bit. So hopefully I will be back in the next week or two with my friend Pamela Michelle, who is going to come and talk some football with us. And also hopefully we'll have our friend Erica back to talk things, all things football and maybe a little bit of fantasy football too. So do stay tuned for that. Let's talk, though, about these recent events that are going on within the NFL that just seem to be very strange. Obviously, the whole Ray Rice, Adrian Peterson, I can't think of who it was out in San Francisco, but also this dude Dwyer now. Everybody, have they all lost their minds? Are they all beating their girlfriends, wives, children, etc.? Are they? Is that just acceptable, or are we just starting to notice that? Is it just that people thought, ooh, that's none of my business, that's personal family business, and I'm not going to get involved? Or is it just now the whole 24/7 news cycle that we have with social media? Is that the reason why we're starting to notice it? Are we more socially responsible now? I have no idea, but the guys in the NFL, some of them, not all, some of them, seem to be having a really difficult time with just making sure that they don't use their family as tackling dummies or as punching bags. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but stop it. Stop it. Um, that just pains me. And Goodell, oh my God. As if it's not bad enough that y'all are a tax exempt organization and you make money hand over fist. And you have that going against you that a lot of people are kind of sour at. I know I am. I mean, I have to pay my taxes, and I don't make anywhere near the money that the NFL makes. So come on, y'all. You need to help contribute to this bad economy. But that's a whole other rant. Anyway, so Goodell. We didn't know about the Ray Rice tape. The police saying, yes, you did know about it. We released it to one of your security guys. Security dude saying, I never got it. Guys, get your story straight. Get your ducks in a row. Be responsible. For God's sakes, you guys are one of the most powerful organizations in this country. You're getting worldwide attention. Really, do you have to be an evil empire? Does it have to come to that? Pull your heads out of the very small orifice that they seem to be lodged in, and why don't you act like gentlemen? Maybe if the front office acts like gentlemen, and they let that spill over to the players, and they treat the players with a little bit more respect, maybe the players will adhere to that a little bit more. Maybe I don't know what to say about the refereeing. I'm seeing just awful refereeing going on right now. I can't even begin. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start because it's almost like the replacement refs are back. And last night, gentleman getting a flag thrown at him for excessive celebration or unsportsmanlike conduct for going to his knees and bowing in prayer. You know, come on, you guys. You've already alienated women, and the NFL has already alienated chicks for the most part. And now you're going to alienate people who are of a certain faith. Just when you think it can't get any worse, it does. It does. So really, the NFL, I think, needs to take a deep breath. They need to take a step back. They need to do a little introspective reflection and maybe come up with a better way of doing business and a better way of presenting themselves. Man, are they ever in need of a PR makeover. Good God. Yeah, so then there's all of that, right? But then we have probably 4 of the most bizarre occurrences. And this is why I say it's like 4 of the 7 seals being broken, that the end of days is nearly caught. And no offense at all to my girl Caitlin or anybody else out there in Bengals Nation. You know, I don't have a problem with the Bengals, so please don't be offended, but I don't think that the Cincinnati Bengals have ever been undefeated, and they are one of only 2 teams this season who are undefeated. Are you kidding me? Really? Okay. So as if that wasn't bizarre enough, we've got the next degree of separation going from Cincinnati, obviously, to my boy, Jay Gruden, who coaches my team. And, you know, I love my Redskins, but y'all, geez, keep your own rule. But that's another rant. Anyway, so we are seeing the next very freakish, bizarro occurrence in this weird NFL juju that's going on now, and that is that Sheila Manning beat up my Redskins and stole their lunch money. Stole it. And the Redskins really couldn't do much about it. And we're talking about Sheila Manning, Captain Slackjaw, Mr. I have 2 Super Bowl rings. One is based upon, you know, the fact that I put my team on my back and carried them that year. And the second one is just completely random and a stroke of luck in the universe. That's the guy who stole my Redskins lunch money and beat them up and then tripped over himself on the way probably out of the stadium. That's how inept the dude who whipped our ass is. Okay? So now we're moving from 140-something to 14 loss to another 40-something to 14 loss. Patriots lost to the Chiefs 41-14 last night. 41-14. The Patriots. Tom Brady got benched. He got benched, y'all. Okay, in favor of Jimmy Garoppolo. Okay, if that is not the 3rd seal being broken, Tom Brady being sat on his behind because it wasn't happening for him, how is that not like the end of the world coming? I mean, the end of the football world. Come on now, right? Now, I want to just call your attention to what I have on, okay? Because not only does Jimmy Garoppolo tie into the he's the next degree of separation from the ultimate of ultimates that occurred this week that is surely the sign of the end of the world, but I happen to be wearing colors of the team that I'm about to talk about. Now, if anybody with any power in Redskins Nation sees this, I'm gonna be kicked out of the family. I'm going to have my fan card revoked, and I'm gonna be kicked out of the family because I've got that team with that star on the side of their head. I've got their colors on today. Now, in my defense, it's very, very, very early when I go to work in the morning. I get dressed in the dark 9 times out of 10 because I haven't had coffee yet, and I'm not human until I have coffee. So I was not quite paying attention when I got dressed this morning. So y'all, please just let this be strike one. I mean, just let it be strike one. I promise I'm not going to let this happen again. Okay? But anyway, back to Jimmy Garoppolo, who is from the same college, if I'm not mistaken, that our boy Tony Romo is from. Now, this occurrence on Sunday Night Football is probably the most bizarre and the most dangerous out of all of these 4 events that have happened. Romo didn't Romo on Sunday Night Football. He didn't Romo. I repeat, he did not Romo on Sunday Night Football. Now, when was the last time that happened? We will know that it is the end of the world if the next game that they play, he doesn't Romo for a second game in a row. But all of civilization will be saved if he does. So I'm pulling for Romo to Romo again in the next game. Because if not, give away all your money, give away all your worldly possessions, and just wander the streets because the end of days is coming, y'all. The whole football world has just gone topsy-turvy, nutsy-cuckoo, upside down, and somebody has an NFL Shield voodoo doll that they're sticking pins in. I can't figure out whether that would be DeMaurice Smith or whether that would be like maybe Adrian Peterson or Ray Rice, do you think? Probably not. I'm just trying to think of who that could possibly be. Oh my God, you know what else? And I can't think of anything immediately to tie it into, except for, wait a minute now, that team with that star on the side of their helmet, they're from the same state as the Houston Texans. And can you believe J.J. Watt has more interceptions than Dick Sherman? My boy, Dick Sherman. J.J. Watt! Yay, J.J. I love you. I love J.J. Has more interceptions than Dick Sherman, and Dick Sherman did not try and start a Twitter war with JJ. Okay, there's the 5th seal right there, y'all. We only have 2 more to go before the end of days. Oh my God. The football world is so bizarre, and it's getting more bizarre as time goes on. I even won my very first fantasy football game this week. See, there's something just out there in the universe. And I don't know how to get rid of it, but hopefully it will right itself and we can go back to normal football again. And hopefully by the time I see you again with my girl Pamela Michelle and my girl Erica, maybe things will have righted themselves. Until then, this is your girl, Miss M, saying I've missed ya. Thanks so much for all the support, for the continued Twitter messages and texts and other uh, communications that y'all have sent me. I really appreciate knowing that I'm missed when I'm not around. Um, I really am buoyed by that and want to say thank you to those of you who have stuck around with this broadcast and have been very patient with us trying to get things all situated. So hopefully I will see you again very, very soon. It's your girl Miss M from the DMV. Wishing you much love on a Tuesday night and enjoy your upcoming football games, y'all. I'll see you again soon. Take care.